Well, hello again, Solis Wealth family. Greg Solis here with the update. First, on the family front, you're not going to believe this. This week, we are heading to Hawaii to go watch Nicole graduate. So she is done. She's got an econ major and she's excited to start her new chapter. And she's just an awesome young lady. Really, really proud of her. She's going to stay there in Hawaii for a little while. She's got some jobs that she's looking at. So very, very proud of Nicole and excited to go there and be with her and celebrate. Emily's finishing up her first year at TCU. She loved her first year. She literally told me the other day, she goes, I'm kind of bummed. I said, what do you mean you're bummed? You got summer break. She says, 1 down, only 3 to go. She loves school that much. It's really cool to see. So she'll be home for the summer. Nicole will be spending a little bit of time in the summer at home, so we're excited about that. Jack's out working hard and he's doing well. So the family is well. Monica and I are doing great. I hope you and your family are doing well also. Well, market-wise, April turned out to be a pretty rough month. Frankly, after a nice run-up, frankly, the fourth quarter of 2023 was good. First quarter of 2024 was really good. April, we gave some back. The S&P 500 was down for the month about 4%. Kind of a tough month. Question is why? We've been talking about this. Is the economy is remaining pretty strong. The GDP numbers were right at about 1.6% for the first quarter. That's a measure of the gross domestic product. What we look at to see how the economy is moving along, that's a pretty good number for first quarter. Even more impressive was the consumer spending was up about 2.5%. So people are still spending money. The economy is still moving along. And that, of course, is making inflation a little more sticky. And so the inflation numbers have not been where we want them to be. The Fed is looking to try to get inflation down to 2 to 3%, and it's just not happening. The Fed met last week, and if you watch the report, they're looking to really just keep rates higher longer. I think there was some speculation that they might even consider increasing rates to slow things down because the economy is so strong. But the Fed made it clear that they plan on keeping rates right about where they are. But this is a pretty long pause. This is getting to be a historically long pause, over 200 days that we've been sitting where we are right now on the Fed funds rate. So the Fed is leaving rates higher longer, but we believe that it's just a matter of time that they'll start to lower them. He did have more of a dovish tone. The Fed definitely had more of a dovish tone, meaning they anticipate that they'll be lowering rates sooner than later. Probably towards the end of the summer, maybe in the fall, probably worst case towards the end of the year. The market is pricing in 1 to 2 Fed funds rate decreases between now and the end of the year. So somewhere between 25 basis points or 1/4% and 0.5% by the end of the year. Then we should see a trend line starting to happen with the Fed lowering rates, and then we should see the economy and the markets continuing to move along pretty good. So the market sold off, looking for a good excuse, I think, to consolidate after a big 6-month run-up. We got a pretty good pullback, 4% on the S&P 500. I think we're probably going to start moving forward. The valuations definitely look better. Earnings came out of, for the first quarter of 2024, and frankly, they looked good. 80% of the companies beat earnings expectations. That's great. Typically, it's about 67% beat earnings expectations. We had 80% reporting beating earnings expectations. So economy looks strong. Corporate America looks strong. Valuations look a little bit better after the sell-off in April. So we're optimistic that perhaps the rest of 2024 might be better. So that's it for now. I hope you're doing well. If you have questions, obviously, never hesitate to call us. We're here for you. My very best to your families. God bless.